So, long story short,
Went like this.
and basically, like, it was just like, after I had came home, I just wasn't really feeling it no more. You get what I'm saying? So, we was messing around. I had came home broke for real because my
YouTube, episode 3, starting my...
Because my lawyer was like freaking $80,000, man. So I like came home broke, ain't had nothing. Was trying to hustle, get my feet back under me, and just was having a hard time, man. So it was just like, I don't know, man. Like I was really in love with this girl, man. I had to really learn the hard way that she ain't really loved me as much as I loved her, and yeah, man, it was like even now, man, like the other day with the situation in the mall, like she told me to come to the mall. Told me to come up there to come and see my son.
Damn.
However, when I got there, she pulled I don't know you, you're harassing me, why are you here? But this is also the crazy part, man.
What's that?
I seen her at 6 p.m. on 11/29. How is it that she had a restraining order placed on me at 12 a.m. on 11/29? That sounds like a setup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But guess what the even worst part about it is, man?
What's that?
This girl's father, like I was telling you, is he has a law firm. He's a politician now. Baltimore City is real crooked, corrupt, man. So I don't even really know what I'm going up against, man, because for the longest I was wondering, like, how was this young lady getting out of so many different scenarios? But I had to realize that the guy that she made me think was her godfather, it's really her dad. But he also is her get out of jail free card. That's why every time she gets in trouble in Maryland, her and Tifa, they get scot-free. Walk away. No charges, no nothing. It's good.
So her dad's that white dude that you was posting on your IG story?
Yes, that's her dad, bro.
Oh, wow. Damn. I thought he was like an actor or something.
Man, this is like some power shit, bro. Like, 50 Cent need to freaking look into her life, man, and see if he could make a documentary of her shit. But this shit is crazy, bro.
Damn.
Her dad, like, it's crazy, man. All right, so look, this is how Chrisean and Tasiki was born, because Tasiki is her Tifa. That's the sister that she went viral on the Zeus clip saying, "Oh, you made me eat your when I was 7." So Tasiki and Chrisean are both the light-skinned sisters. They basically the only Malones of all of Charlotte kids. Charlotte is their mother. So Sean Malone used to be a truck driver back in the day. So his wife, Lisa Malone, used to sell dope, but she also was like a little madam. That's basically like a female pimp.
Right.
So she used to lure in all the beautiful females in the city by giving them dope. And when they couldn't feed they dope habit no more, she had them, as lock lizards, basically, selling their shit. So Charlotte, long story short, was one of her best toes. Charlotte she still is very beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Like, Chrisean's mother is beautiful, man. Like, inside and out, she's beautiful. That dope was just, like, her downfall, unfortunately. So, long story short, Lisa was her, dope dealer slash, pimp. So when he didn't have any more money to basically feed her habit, Lisa, would put her out there on some plays, and, that's how she would get her fix. Long story short, Lisa met Sean, and Sean took a liking into Charlotte. He liked Charlotte a lot. He ended up basically having Chrisean and Tifa with Charlotte. And he could never, do nothing with Charlotte because, she was on dope, but she was beautiful, but also because Lisa wouldn't let him. Lisa is Sean's wife.
Oh, okay.
So, long story short, this is when I found out, this is her dad, bro. It was one day, I had just came home from the body, and Sean was trying to take a charge from me. Charge for me. My bad.
Oh, you good, homie? You good?
I'm sorry. What was I saying before I had my little?
You said something like you just came home from a body, and then Chrisean was trying to take the charge for you.
Okay, yeah. So I just came home. Chrisean was ready to take the charge for me, right? But when she took the charge and she got down to jail, this was my red flag that I never paid attention to. She was so geeked to take the charge from me, but she never took a charge from me before. Her father, right before her taking that charge from me, her father had basically came back into their life and made connection with them. Lisa was always trying to force him to stay away from his daughters, but he was always on some shit having that guilty conscience. You get what I'm saying? So, long story short, he got pulled in the city. He's a politician. He's a lawyer. So he went and had Fox come out and do a segment on Chrisean and Tifa.
I'm going to do them tomorrow.
If you do some digging, you'll see Chrisean was on Fox Baltimore when she was 17. This is because of her dad. Chrisean also was on Ultimate Tag. This is also because of her dad and the strings that he pulled to get her on there. There's
in Ultimate Tag, that's kind of like that ninja show thing she was on, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. So there's a lot of... This was when I knew something wasn't right. She told Blueface that her supposedly dad tried to touch her. She told me that her dad was her godfather. So she was trying to lie to evade the truth about who this guy was to her. To whereas though one day when I confronted her about it, like I said, when she took the charge, so the state that I'm in, you go straight to the county jail. Once you get to the county jail, you see a commissioner. The commissioner determines if they want to let you out. Chrisean did not go to a county jail. She went to the precinct, called her dad, and they let her go from the precinct. She knew that I was going to be on her ass, so she walked away from the precinct, and I found her on the side of Telegraph Road.
Damn.
When I put all of this shit together, cause I got a life outside of this shit too, so it's when I had the free time to put all of this stuff together, and I seen what's really going on, man, I'm wow. Now I see. Now I really see. And the most disgusting part for me was that I was genuine for Shorty. I was there for her in ways that nobody was. I'm not going to say I killed for her. I killed in self-defense, which was how I came on from the case. But I caught that case being with her. You get what I'm saying? It was just a lot of, things that was frustrating about that female, and a lot of things that I did for her that I could not take back. But I was there.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's just like I'm just being transparent with you, man. I'm at that point where it's like I'm learning like everything that I think is good for me is not good for me. But like it was really disappointing and frustrating, man. Loving this female, sacrificing so much for her, man. I was 16, 17 years old in my mama's house.
Damn.
Selling weed and shit. Letting her stay with me, taking her to school, buying her food, buying her clothes. Like, her and her sister got into a whole freaking, situation about the dude that her sister's dealing with right now when Chrisean was in high school, and she put her out, man.
Damn.
I felt like Captain Save-A-Ho, and I let her move into my mama's house with me.
Oh, wow.
And she stayed with me in my mama's house until she left for college.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, it was just a lot, man. It was just disappointing, man. I was there for that girl in so many different ways, and I really ain't get nothing out of it. And even now, like,
well, I wouldn't say nothing, man, because I feel like everybody that comes into your life sometimes is meant for a season, sometimes it's for a lifetime, man. So, but everybody that you come into contact with, they're playing some part in your life, man, that gets you to where you're supposed to be. You feel me? So, good or bad or anything, man, everybody come to your life for a reason, my bro.
I appreciate that, bro, and I definitely received that because, like, even now, I told myself, like, back in that situation that happened, like, even though it happened the way it happened, that was God's way of setting me up for my future because, like, she was literally, like...
Every time I smell like lost cherry, I get compliments.
Lost cherry? Doesn't that cost...
Like, on survival, she was using me to get to California to get on, you get what I'm saying? And I was... messing with her because I loved her, you get what I'm saying? I was being there for her out of love for her, you get what I'm saying? But God had other plans. God didn't let her just use and abandon me, you get what I'm saying? Like, he, in a sense, developed this story. He developed my, all of this so that I could, in a sense, have a future, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's messy, it's a lot, but it's also a part of my testimony. It's part of my story. So
right.
I am grateful and thankful for that, man. Because it was some dark times, man. Like when I first heard that judge say 25 to life, 187 murder, the people of the state of California versus Karan Makai King. And I damn near, man, my legs got so weak, man.
I bet, nigga. I would have passed out. I would have passed out.
You don't even know, man. Like my own. Like, I was a trustee. I was in Men's Central Jail. Are you from... You're not from Cali, are you?
No, I'm from Florida.
Okay, pleasant. Oh, yeah, it's rough out there, too. The state prisons out there is rough, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the California correctional facilities, the California DOC, correctional, whatever, it's fucked up out there, man. Long story short, it was hard for me out there, man. I was 19, I was 145 pounds. I'm a little bit tall, so I had that in my favor, but, I'm a slim dude, man. So basically got somebody asking me where you from. And for me, it took me a long time to learn the politics out Cali, so where though, like, a lot of situations that I didn't even have to get into, I was going out of proportion just because I was by myself and I was, in a sense, scared at the time. So, but also I had a lack of understanding. Them dudes in Cali, it's so many different gangs out there, man. Long story short, I was telling people I was from the East Coast, and when I was telling people that, they thought I meant I was an East Coast Crip. So I had a lot of, trouble with that until I straightened it out. To where though one day I'm talking to one of the homies, and he just told me, he like, hey, cuz, you ain't from the hood. I'm like, nigga, I ain't saying I'm from the hood. I said I'm from the East Coast. He said, cuz, you not East Coast Crip, cuz. I said, oh, that's why the fuck y'all niggas, that's why these niggas keep saying, like, oh, you gotta come back here and catch these things.
That's wow. I ain't even know that was a thing. East Coast Crips.
I felt dumb as fuck. Like, everybody, once they figured it out, they gave me my respect. And then everybody just called me Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So where though now, I just had to be careful of not linking up with the wrong people because now I was being in a way guilty by association. But I held my own in there, man. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely held my own, man. And God protected me, made sure I came home, man. So I'm blessed, man. I can't even complain too much, man. It was a long time coming. It was challenging, but I made it, man. And I seen people die. I seen people get cut. Like I had to make knives and that bitch, all types of shit, man. It was tough in there, man. It was a blessing to just make it home and be free, man. Honestly.
You ever thought about writing a book, man, about your story?
Yeah, man. That's actually one of my goals, man. Like once I, get this fraternity established, that's actually one of my actual goals. I wanted to get it started now, but I'm like, I'm still in the chapters, so I definitely can still start it like whenever, but that's definitely something that I had anticipating. Once I get a little bit more understanding in regards to everything that I got going on with the fraternity and stuff, man.
Definitely a sad situation. Now, this was me and Ronnie Doe's last conversation before he was actually gunned down in front of his home in Maryland. A young life gone way too soon, man. This is definitely a tragedy. We used to talk back and forth, man, via text message, and he had aspirations to be a YouTuber and get his channel kicked off. So we definitely want to say rest in peace to Ronnie Doe. And also, if he is the father of Chrisean Rock's son, man, that's definitely even more sad situation. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. How do y'all feel about his
that she took Ronnie's life? Of course, investigators are going to put you as a suspect. Those are some serious allegations. And if the right connections are found, she could be going to jail. That is just the facts. Don't hear it from me. She speaks about it herself in this video right here. All right? Make sure you guys do leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But check out what she has to say, yeah.
Ron, yada, 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 open investigation. Bro, that got nothing to do with me. His death has nothing to do with me. Yes, he made my life about him. Why? Because he needed money. He was desperate. He was desperate. But guess what? He was high. He was on perks. He was on Molly. He was on lean. He was drinking. Where was his parents then? Where was his family then? Y'all acting like they don't got that nigga phone. Like they don't know what's going on and who he was beefing with and who he robbed before all that. Y'all keep on trying to, and it's crazy because you know why y'all don't know what he was doing outside of that? Because y'all don't care. All y'all care about is Chrisean. So why, and that's what's going to get y'all bills paid. And that's what y'all gonna get. And then y'all keep saying, oh, why were you with Blueface, da, 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 da. Bro, this man is risking his freedom, his life, to get on a flight. That's some Harley Quinn joking stuff. I don't know, maybe I should have ran. Maybe I should have just let him be at that airport. Maybe I should have just let him be where he was at. I'm in a good space where I'm happy. I'm doing good. I can provide for myself. I'm great. But I don't know no man risking their life and their freedom. Like, I don't know. That kind of like turned me a little like, what's going on? You okay? Are you okay, Dada? Are you okay? Bro. And the reason why I say, because I don't know no man risking their freedom, their life. Pussy. Okay?
Bro, for you to be turned on by a man risking his freedom is absolutely insane. Bro, that's like a not smart thing to do.
Ask his probation. Is he supposed to be anywhere without permission? They're going to say no. You think he got permission in 30 seconds to come to Miami? No, he didn't. So it's deeper than that. It's deeper than clicks. It's deeper than views. I'm just trying to get down to the nitty gritty, but this is what I need to do. I need to run. There's a lot of evil after me, bro. Just like those little evil eyes that she gave me and I threw them out the window, I was supposed to throw my phone out the window. When Blueface started blowing up my phone saying, I'm finna be in town, I'm risking my life and my freedom to come see you, I just need to talk to you, I should have just threw it out the window, chat. I'm telling you.
The fact that Blueface is risking his life and his freedom to go speak to her about these headlines, it's a serious thing, y'all. It's not something to be taken lightly.
Then on top of that, Boom. They talking about Quran, yada, 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 open investigation. Bro, that got nothing to do with me. His death has nothing to do with me. Yes, he made my life about him. Why? Because he needed money. He was desperate. He was desperate, but guess what? He was high. He was on perks. He was on Molly. He was on lean. He was drinking. Where was his parents then? Where was his family then? Good. All right, so let's get in the nitty gritty of everything. Boom. I'll just be doing content every weekend. I had a good time. One thing about the whole thing about with Jonathan, I told him just kill the narrative, kill the act. You know what I'm saying? To pretend to be somebody's he's not, because he's actually a good person. He just needs to learn how to, like, this is what I sent to him, because I just can't get with the online, like, embarrassment, and then, like, in private you say these things and you're acting a certain way. So then when you fake confront me about me calling you gay. First of all, I don't be responding to half of the stuff you be doing that be throwing shots at me. I let it build up to the point where it makes me mad. But then again, why are you in a clip talking to a, like, it's given what it was given? So then on top of that, you keep throwing shots. So yeah, I threw my shots back. Okay, the end of this story over. He want to go with a narrative of how that whole boat situation happened. It didn't happen the way he said it happened. You know what I'm saying? That's one. Two, you're trying to put me on the spot about things I say online about you. Okay, let me put you on the spot about what you say about me and my son to hurt me. The thing about Jonathan, he's not mature. He don't really identify well to the public as Jonathan Porter, a lover boy, a man of God, someone that longs for real love and peace. He put on his persona of Blueface and is killing him. I don't care what nobody say. Like, yes, he's pretending to be something he's not. Then, like, we're talking, like, as we're texting and stuff, what really hurt him was because the way it went on the boat. Like, he thought it was going to go another way. I think he forgot I was the person that was giving him black eyes. I didn't like disrespect. I hated being put on the spot to look embarrassed. And sometimes when I was embarrassed, I was intoxicated. I got on that mother sober. My discernment was on point. Like, first of all, if you wanted to say, hey, you didn't have to talk to the chat to make it awkward. We could have just walked up like a man. But you wanted to make content. You want to make content and be somebody you're not. And then when a person step in the room that identify well with themselves, I'm real. I kept that G. Are you okay? Then you thinking I'm finna run behind you. No, I'm gonna let the next fuck up. And it's not even just like that, but it's like, who are you? Because I know who I am when I stand in the room. Like, I'm not gonna be corny. I'm gonna be, okay, boom, you see me Christ-like, smiling, being nice, being kind, but I did not let you play with me. Then when you tried, I checked it on the spot. I have nothing else to say. Like, you want to keep running with this narrative of you not being a father? How could we move past anything, bro? Who do you think you fooling? I had my glasses on the table. The chat kept telling, grab your glasses on the table. Guess what he do? He listened to his chat. He grabs my glasses from the table. So I can ask for my glasses back. No, I let him get off and I left with Corey. I don't care. Like, me and Corey just friends. I just met him on the boat. He was a vibe. He was real kind to me, real handsome, got a lot going for himself. I was kind of bored with the scribbled angry pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's so corny. It's so such a turnoff. Like, It could have went the way it's supposed to went. If he would have did it right, but he didn't do nothing right. So I had no raps for him, like, no. So this is what I said to him, because this is how I really am. He said, bloody hell, Gail. He said, if you ever come back, hit me up. I'll just bring it to you. If I come that way, the same difference. My phone died. We talked on the phone for like 3 hours about the situation. He said, just turned on. He said, I love you. I said, let's undo every single thing and get right. He said, you're not for real with a broken heart or whatever. I said, our DMs today. And I would like for you just to clarify to the people how that went about.
So what specifically?
First of all, I just want to say that people requested you to this live. I have not spoken to you since the last time you asked me to do the interview with you, correct?
Correct.
Okay. When you came to me, what intrigued me about trying to figure out what you wanted to talk about was your initial thing was that you had some information that would help me in Blue, correct?
Correct.
So you already told me you had already talked to Tasha K, and it was between me and her that you was going to sit down with.
Correct.
And so I just wanted you to know that I didn't get back to you because I didn't feel comfortable. And I had my reasons why. But the people seem to think that I hooked you up with Tasha K first, but you had already had an offer and you wanted to bring it to me first, correct?
Correct.
So then when I went to her, it was just me letting her know that I was okay with her doing the interview because I wanted to know the information that you had.
Right.
Information that you had.
Right.
So whatever you guys talked about, I don't feel like you told her everything that you told me, and that wasn't, that maybe you decided it wasn't for her.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and you're 100% right about that. I specifically wanted to talk to you because you are the mother of Blueface. You are the person that's being dealt the bad hand right now, as my mother once was. So I have somewhat sympathy for you and also for Junior. For me, it was honestly just a place of concern and, just some respect that I feel like you deserve as a mother, because my mother was going through a lot when I was dealing with Chrisean. As you know, I caught the body. We caught some other cases together, like God, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Just even the case that she has going on right now in Maryland. Unfortunately, I know about that one. So long story short, what I'm trying to say is I wanted to speak with you to raise your awareness to the type of snake that you got around you and your son. Because I don't really think that you are aware. I don't think that your son is aware. And I don't know, like, I'm not trying to come off like messy, but I'm really just trying to be here for Junior. And at the same time,
I think that's where I was offended too. Like, I get it. You have an attachment to him.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it just kind of came out of nowhere. So that's probably where I was like, okay, I don't think I could be unbiased with you, because it does make me feel a certain type of way, because for a whole year, he's been my baby. I've been praying for him. I've been worried about him. I've been stressed about him. I've been going off on my son. So when you say that, it did kind of make me feel like we wasn't on the same, and naturally we wouldn't be. If he turned out to be my son, you would feel some type of way, my grandson. And if he turned out to be yours, I would feel some type of way. So naturally, once we got to that line, I felt like I couldn't talk to you without having some type of, bias towards you. And that's why I didn't do the interview.
Yeah.
Because you kept referring to him, as your son, you know what I'm saying? And I'm referring to him as my son. And I don't want to be rude to you and, make you feel a certain type of way. Because if that's really your intentions, is to find out if he your son, I've been there. I want you to have that.
Yeah, that's my only intention, honestly. It's overwhelming, trying to address it. And I apologize for just if I'm not addressing it in the best manner, because you a mother at the end of the day. You are his potential.
You kind of came a little heavy on me because but I get it though. You wanted to get your point across, and I wasn't giving you. You felt like, but that's why I let Tasha K know that you was looking for her. It wasn't like I didn't try to, get you your closure too.
Yeah,
I feel like at this point, once everybody get their closure, everybody can move forward.
Yeah, and I feel like we all deserve that closure, and I think it's not too hard to get it. You get what I'm saying? It's only one reason that somebody's going to avoid a test. You get what I'm saying? Because they're scared of the outcome.
So, do things like just pull up on her and scare her and harass her. Like I didn't agree with that, and you probably thought about it afterwards. Like that wasn't the right thing. I definitely
thought about it. I would apologize to her if I got the chance to. If she sees this, Chrisean, I apologize to you and Junior and all of your friends. It wasn't my intention to run down on her and intimidate her because she's a female. It was my intention to have a conversation with her as an adult and see if we can be accountable and address things aside from the internet. You get what I'm saying?
But then why did you? So you turned the camera on right when you saw her?
So can I be transparent with you? I cut my camera on because Chrisean plays a lot of police games. So in your eyes, he's clout chasing. In my eyes, this is my defense and this is my version of my story of what went on. Because to you guys, it's, he's harassing me, he's stalking me. But to me, it's no, come here and see your son. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I can relate because I don't like to do anything without the cameras either, so I can relate to that.
Exactly, and that was my only reason for going to Instagram with it. I'm a very private person.
But unfortunately, my question is, so if she was with my son, would you have walked up on her like that? Because that would have been all bad, and that's like another one of my fears right now that. I hope you get this figured out so that it's not like you feel some type of way towards my son. You know what I mean?
So I don't really understand what you're asking me.
Like if you would you have walked up to them if they was in the mall together?
So you asking me if Blueface was there, would that scenario have been different? Yeah. The only different outcome would have been me and him may have got physical instead of me and that security guard. What do you mean?
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's the part where it's like,
and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like
that's why I felt like I couldn't really do.
So let me tell you this, Carlissa. I'm trying to, address the paternity as adults. We are adults. You can get what I'm saying. So,
but they also have paperwork that can help you just get that right to the. You know what I'm saying?
So if we could get that to the front, you get what I'm saying? Why can't we get that to the front? If that has already been established, if that has already been addressed, why can't we get it put to the front, to the test? What's going on? I personally feel like Zeus manipulated the results to control the narrative. And I personally think that Maury needs to get involved. And I personally think that somebody would be awful sad if they waited until the 18th birthday of Chrisean Jr. to find out that you are not the father. Do you hear me, Carlissa?
I feel like you're trying to be funny towards my situation.
I'm
not. And I'm okay with that.
I'm not being funny. I'm being transparent with you. I'm being transparent with you because you're a mother, you're concerned for your son, and the paternity of Junior needs to be established.
Text me when you come.
So have you tried to reach out to her and just ask her was she to give you the test?
Love you.
Yes, that was my attempt of going to the mall to speak with her to seeing if we can address the situation away from the internet. But instead, she pulled the Uno reverse. I don't know you. You're stalking me. You're harassing me. You just told me to come here and see my son. This mall, Arundel Mills Mall, it's a big mall. It's a big mall. Big mall. It's no coincidence that, I ran into Chrisean Rock in the Arundel Mills Mall. She didn't have one shopping bag. Junior didn't even have a blanket on him. You get what I'm saying? And that was frustrating to see. So let's be honest here, Carlissa. We have an unfit mother, an immature young lady who can't support her. Lord forgive me. I'm not passing any judgment.
Somebody said I thought your friends told you that she was at the mall.
Do y'all need me to show y'all? So I feel like Chrisean is trying to set me up. I feel like Chrisean is trying to get me locked up to allegedly attempt and evade the paternity. Why do I say that? At midnight of Black Friday of the incident when everything happened at Arundel Mills, she placed a restraining order on me, a temporary peace order on me. Correct? How was it that this lady was able to get this temporary emergency restraining order at 12 a.m. midnight on Black Friday? You know what that smells like to me, Carlissa? It smells fishy. It smells fishy to you? Yeah. Hold on, though, Carlissa. This is what also smells fishy. How is it that exactly 4 minutes prior to the encounter at Subway, I had a random alias page DM me. And it said, come see your son. We're at Subway. Sent me the Subway handover with the photos. So you know me, Prince Charming. I come through prancing.
So how you know it wasn't like just maybe like a fan that saw you in the mall like trying to set you up?
I know Chrisean. Y'all know Rock. I know Chrisean Eugenia Malone. The world knows Chrisean Rock. I know who I'm dealing with, and I know how she moves. I know it was her. And how I know it was her? Because she directly told me where she was. She told me to come see my son. And then ring, 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 ring. Like I said, Carlissa, she had the restraining order emergency set at midnight on Black Friday. So that means as soon as Black Friday started, like as soon as Thanksgiving ended and Black Friday started, as soon as she left the Thanksgiving table, where did she go? She went to the police station. She went to talk to the judge. She went to give a testimony and tell the police So, now what do we have here? 1, a snitch, a pig, an informant, etc. 2, we have Chrisean, the informant. And how do I know this? Because she calls herself the setup queen, right? Queen manipulator, right? How was this young lady able to set up a freaking restraining order emergency at 12 a.m. on Black Friday? And then she sees me. You know what, Carlos? I'm going to do you one better, David. I'm going to do you one better, Carlos. David, hold on. And I don't mean no any disrespect. I apologize because you are old enough to be my mother. So I don't mean any disrespect to you. I mean all due respect to you. But I'm just trying to be transparent with you and address my concerns because I don't feel as though they're being taken seriously. I'm not crazy. I'm not stupid. I'm not just look. You see that? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
This Chrisean is known for burner accounts. Chrisean is known for making a bunch of Instagram accounts on different devices and putting herself in the algorithm. So what I'm trying to tell you is Chrisean ran a ooper duper Uno reverse setup play on me in an attempt to evade this paternity test. So what I'm trying to get you to understand, Carlissa, is that
Stop asking me to get on the live right now because y'all, I literally got on this live because y'all said that we originally got together because I wanted to get him to out Chrisean. Well, he done already explained all of that, and now he's explaining something else. So I'm I'm confused as to why y'all would even want to get on this call right now.
Yeah,
and that, if I'm not asking the right question to resolve the matter, you could put it in the text right there, but I don't even understand what would be the purpose of anything.
Is there a specific question that you want me to answer?
Did you get some? Do you feel like you got some resolve with the Tasha K interview? Did you get the results that you wanted?
Not necessarily, because my most important concern is addressing Junior's paternity, and most importantly, my most important concern is I'm not trying to get too ahead of myself as far as his medical situation, but like, if you are his alleged biological grandmother, why is it that you are like somewhat like allowing Chrisean to neglect his health? I'm honestly and genuinely curious.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't know that fact that other than what my son put on the internet, I don't feel like she's neglecting him. When I see her online, I see her attentive to him. Every time I see her, I see him. Let
me ask you this, Carlos. Do you know how old? Hold on 1 second. Because you said she's taking care of him, but
I couldn't imagine a mom always with their child and not taking care of them. That's just not making sense. I feel like maybe she's just not sharing that part. But I just couldn't imagine her sister had the baby for like 3 months. So do you think her sister? You think her sister just neglect the baby for 3 months without getting any medical care? Because I personally was told that he was getting medical care.
So
if I were you, I would start trying to maybe talk to the sister to see if she can give you, like, help you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if she was neutral enough to have the baby that whole time, I feel like she would be neutral enough to help you through this, and at least let you know, like, yes, I took him to the doctor. He's okay. Just, give it some time and get your paternity in order. But I doubt very seriously that her sister, who is also a mother, had the baby for 3 months and didn't. I mean, when she came home, he looked great. He looked happy. He looked like he was thriving. Did you notice that? Because that's what I paid attention to.
Concern. He looked like he was progressing into Rain's care, Tangerine head care, and now all of a sudden he's regressing in his mother's care.
But I'm wondering, where do you see that at, though? She haven't even really been posting him. Where do you see him regressing in her care?
I seen him in person, baby. I seen him in person. Do you know? Why can't Junior support his head?
I mean, somebody was carrying him. It looked like he was asleep to me, so I couldn't really make out whether
Junior was not asleep. Junior was awake. And why do y'all keep trying to say that he's asleep? Junior doesn't sleep that much. Junior was not asleep. Junior was up. He made eye contact directly with me. What is going on with Junior? Please. What's going on? Please.
So if I were you, that's where I would start. I would start. The sister seems like she's a neutral person and God-fearing, and I would literally just give her some of my concerns. I would cry out to
her. They are trying to set me up to go to jail. Her father, Sean Malone, he's a politician. He owns a law firm. He got strings out this motherfucker. She did that setup play to get me in jail, to put me in front of the judge, to get me locked away. Sean Malone got enough pull to get me in front of whatever judge he want. And they can maximize in Maryland. You get sentenced based off of your guidelines. You know what's up with my record. You know I came home on a body. You know what's up. You know what's up. Along with some other stuff. You know that. She know that. Why you think she trying to run a Uno reverse card on me like that? She's the setup queen, Carlissa. You gonna let her set your son up?
Well, my son is already in jail, so ain't nothing I can do right now but pray and
so
pray that he
got. Why can't we address the paternity?
I don't know how I don't even know how I could address the paternity for you.
So what I'm asking you is, do I have a reason to want to establish paternity?
I'm going to tell you, I personally, honestly believe that he is our grandchild. I personally, and if I was wrong, I would confess that to you, but my Holy Spirit tells me that I am exactly right. Mm-hmm. And if I was you, I would get some peace. And if it's going to cost you your freedom, I will wait until my son figures it out. Because she told you when she was at the subway, when you had the cameras.
We're not going to take the hat off. Baby, we're not going to do that. Oh, you taking the shoe off?
You always taking the shoes off.
Bro, you just doing what you want. Okay. Okay. Chrisean? This is for the iPhone only.
Yeah, put it on here.
gonna jump on the table. Look at this. Yeah. No, he about.
Y'all.
That was a good move.
He stopped trying to take his head out now. What? Okay. Come on, boy. He dirtied up his shirt.
You okay, is he?
Here you go. What's up, y'all?
Watch it.
In like a student housing, they was like stealing kids, stealing students. So me and my ex-boyfriend got out of that situation by killing a nigga. So long story short, we get free. I'm out there for 4 months. I do everything I could up until they moved into Northern Cali. I came back home and came to stay with them. This family that always like been a family to me. So then, but when I came back, it was like more like Chrisean, let's get you on your feet, get you, you know, like, it was like a reset button for me. So I stayed here. I was saving up, waiting on my check for my TV show for the J.J. Watt brothers. And looking at apartments in Hollywood. I didn't tell the family, like, hey, I'm ready to move to Cali, go to school out there. I didn't tell them nothing. So, because I was scared to, because I just came from what I came from, right? Trying to go to school, do it right. My student housing ended up being a trap, and then boom, bada boom, had to come home, redo it. I ended up going to school out here in Baltimore. CCBC. I didn't even want to go to that school. I went out here for like CCBC to, like, it's a community college, a good Baltimore community college, just to get my credits that I already started in California. This shit crazy. And yeah, when I was ready in my mind to go back, everybody else wasn't ready for me to go back. So I just flew back, bought an apartment, went back to school, start training for this LFL league. Then that's when I met Blueface. Like, while I'm on my shit, getting on my shit, like, you feel me? Boomity boom. So, basically I was saying, like, when I came back, I had to, like, stay here, but, like, get my mind right, take it slow, go to school, act like nothing happened. Who died? Oh, the nigga that was trying to rape us and steal us. Like, what you mean? That nigga died, for sure. But that was by the grace of God, because he was trying to steal us. So, long story short, me and my boyfriend tried to work everything out afterwards and stuff like that. It's just, he started, like, he was just depressed and stuff, and it was like it was like we was holding each other back, but I really felt like he wasn't ready for any, like, it was just crazy. Like, I don't want to put no heat on his name or my name, so I'm not going to talk about what happened, but we ended up breaking up. I ended up aborting his kid, because when he came home, he made a baby with me, and I was like, whoa. We still gotta go back to Cali. I still gotta go to school. Hold on. And he like, nah, like, and I was like, I don't know. Everything just started climbing and caving in. Just start caving in. Like, my world just started caving in. Then, yeah. I feel like my life is a roller coaster. But basically, so this family always had my back, like from the wildest shit. Like they'll see me, go off to college, try, and then they'll see something happen, flame up in my face, like, oh, I'll be like, whoa, type shit. I come home. But not like right now, I feel like all I have to do while I'm out in Cali now is to be myself. Yeah, work on the side, but work is fun. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy story. What else happened? My ex did. Everything went smooth. Like, God had our back. But let me tell you all the trauma I went through. It kind of like...
Just hear me out. From one light-skinned autistic puppet to another. You win.
And then ran himself into a grave.
Hey, Chrisean, just hear me out. From one light-skinned autistic puppet to another. You way too hot.
When you saw your sister insinuated,
Okay,
she didn't say it, but she insinuated that you had something to do with Ronnie Doe, his death.
It's like a punch, a grab. Like she probably, her interview was probably so boring that she had to make something like, that's the only thing that got clipped, was talking about me. What else got clipped? We did not give a What else did you ask her?
She said she would beat Clarissa up in a boxing match.
Whoop-de-doo. That's it? That's all y'all talked about?
I can't remember everything else.
Exactly. When I cut off Ronnie, I just started seeing this side of him. He wanted clout chase for real. So, he did paid interviews. He tried to push his music, all type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave.